Good morning. This is Jacob Bolton, Associate Pastor at Westminster Presbyterian Church. Last night, I was on a church Zoom call discussing many imperative things about the future of WPC, when, in what seemed like just a matter of seconds, the winds shifted, the skies opened, and all of a sudden it started to rain. Now, I don't know what it was like where you live, but here, in our little section of the DMV, it was torrential. And not just rain either. There was thunder. There was lightning. It was a great storm. There's nothing like a good rainstorm, is there? Hearing the sound on the roof, knowing that you don't need to water the garden the next day. I actually like doing outdoor chores in the rain. I think the rain just makes those more fun. On the other hand, it's also pretty easy to say, forget that, stay inside, pull out a book, and lose myself in its pages with the din of the storm remaining outside. When we read the Bible, rain often comes as a sign of blessing. Though commonly associated with the destruction generated in the Noah story, in both the Old and the New Testaments, rain is seen more often than not as a good thing. The Lord will open the heavens, the storehouse of his beauty, to send rain on your land in season and to bless all the work of your hands. You will lend to many nations, but will borrow from none. It's from Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 12. Yet he has not left himself without testimony. He has shown kindness by giving you rain from heaven and crops in their seasons. He provides you with plenty of food and fills your hearts with joy. That's from the book of Acts, chapter 14, verse 17. With few natural irrigation possibilities throughout the land of Israel, the entire nation was dependent on water coming from the heavens. Prayers for rain began in earnest at the Feast of the Tabernacles, known as Sukkot, and continued throughout the growing season. We often think that the living water that Jesus speaks of is coming naturally from a well, or maybe the River Jordan, where he was baptized. But the living water that falls from the heavens, the rain that bolstered Israel's crops, was just as meaningful in biblical times as water drawn from a well. The next time it rains, let us remember that the water that falls from heaven is alive. Alive with the hope of growth. Alive with the hope of cultivation. Alive with the hope of helping to bring forth the seed that was sown on the good soil. Alive with the hope of living water. All we need to do is remember that after the rain comes a morning like this one. Much love. Hold fast.